Do doctors label patients? Oh yes, they do in BC, and their labels stick. Being labeled as happily unemployed by a doctor is just a part of what you get when you become permanently disabled in BC. I know, because when I became permanently disabled through workplace accident, the very first thing that happened to me was the application of humiliating labels. Lots of labels were used against me by professionals in BC. Did you know that BC loves to label and categorize people into groups as a way of dealing with them? I was given the label of being happily unemployed and was put into a category of people who apparently do nothing and offer no value to their society. We, the so-called happily unemployed of BC, are considered by some to be the cause of all our society's problems, and if we would only get out of bed, get a job, and be accountable. This is the rhetoric I got, and a whole lot worse. I'm sure you've heard it all before too. I was also labeled as a person who could not be motivated to seek alternatives, would not re-educate or retrain myself, and had no interest in working. I worked as a professional nurse in BC, and labeling people is what the health authority and the doctors of BC do. Labels provide a way for dishonest, manipulative people to rob you of any chance to a fair, unbiased review of your case when you become disabled. Labels work, and all aggressive authority favor them as a method to disempower people and avoid dealing with them in a responsible way. If you are interested in how society uses labels against the disabled, go to denydisability.ca now. Everything you find there was presented in sworn affidavit form before the BC Supreme Court, and the court ruled there was no fraud in my petition. It is just the disturbing truth about living and working as a nurse in BC, and what happens when disability strikes and you have to deal with labels and arrogance in medicine.